I don't know, man. I don't know. What episode are we on? Number 7. All good children go to heaven. So guess what, people? This is How Do You Paint show. How do you paint? Me, your host, S. Kate White. I just realized I forgot your favorite friend and mine, Stripey. I left him in the house. Crap. I have to go get him, okay? One sec. Here he is on my printer. Who even has a printer anymore? I do. And I think I'm also going to go back to have a flip phone. I'm about ready to exit. I don't know how I'll do How Do You Paint. I mean, if I've exited completely, so better get How Do You Paint done, and then I'm gone. I'm dropping out. I'm serious. You won't see me again unless you come here and visit me in person. I'm serious. And another thing is, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I mean, I'm always okay, but not really okay with quite a few things going on right now. And God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And one thing I can change is this dress. This dress is fucking me up. I thought that I could get in touch with my femininity by wearing this dress. No, it's not. My femininity is not dress wearing femininity. No, it is not. Did you know what the answer to depression is? Is love. Therefore, I'm gonna fucking free myself from the constriction of this dress, because this does not make me feel good. It makes me beautiful, but it does not make me feel good, and I'm choosing my well-being over my beautifulness. The thing that's bothering me the most about this fucking dress is this. Like, I cannot move my arms. What is stopping me from moving my arms? These sleeves, right? So I believe that I can get them off of me. Oh, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I hope my dress doesn't fall down now. No, are the sleeves holding my dress up? What's holding it up? Uh-oh. Wait, hey, this is art. I'm in conversation with Yoko Ono right now, aren't I? Yeah! I think it's gonna still hold up. I don't even know how. Boning? I guess that's what boning is. All right, well, since I'm right-handed, for some reason scissors don't let you use the other hand. I've never understood the physics of that. Have you? Why should you not be able to cut? It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. You might have, okay, here, this is how I do it. Okay, already I feel like my heart energy is able to move out a little bit, out my arms into the painting too. Maybe these will make a reappearance somewhere. I don't know how or where, but somehow these could be a thing. They have meaning, you know? This was the first move towards liberating my body from constriction. So we'll keep them. In case. Need a free thumbtack. I need a free thumbtack. It's a good idea to keep multiple free thumbtacks in your wall so that you have them when you need them. Right now, all my thumbtacks are on these templates. These are the clay heads I've been making. I'm making a lot of clay heads. But that's neither here nor there. All right, and the other part of this motherfucking dress that's fucking me up, I don't like the swishing sound. It's annoying. I know you people have said it's not annoying to you, but it is annoying to me. And I can't wear dresses. I've never been able to wear dresses, except for one period in my life where I wore dresses and it felt natural. And that is when I was in a very, what was that? I don't even know what that was, actually. Might have just been a hypomanic episode. This has got to go. God, it's all going to be really short. You know what? Maybe I should put on something first underneath before I cut it all the way. Excuse the gap. I know this is a painting show, but you're just going to have to wait. We're going to get there in a minute. Deal with this. We'll deal with the dress part later. So check it out. I thought that I had fishnet stockings, and they're not fishnet. It was a devastating blow for me this morning to realize these are not fishnet, because I really fucking wanted these to be fishnet for the mermaid. Yeah, I was truly devastated when I realized these aren't fishnet and I thought I had fishnet. For me, all bad things are equal. Like, I am just as upset and devastated by these stockings not being fishnet as I would be by, like, someone close to me dying. And I get just as angry at clogged up thingies as I do about hypocrisy on a mass scale. So all my feelings are equal. I don't know if that makes me a toddler or a non-hierarchical person. To make these more fish-like, I'm gonna make them green, okay? I really wish they were fishnet. Can you just pretend they are? Maybe I'll just tell you they are and I'll gaslight you. This is how I free myself and become the mermaid on land with 2 legs. If you were here for the beginning of this show, you know we called in the mermaid. And here it is again. There we go. Welcome to my boudoir. My boudoir. Welcome to my boudoir. Yeah. Uh-oh. Did I? Uh-oh. What the heck? That's not how you put on nylons. Who taught you how to be a girl? Oh, shit. You gotta point your toes. There you go. That's right. That's right. How am I going to get over this? That these aren't fishnet. I might have to actually buy some. This is called fixating. It could be so much better if I had real fishnets. Okay. Now this is the mermaid turning into a human. This is, I'm gonna have 2 legs in a minute and be able to walk on land. Do I feel bad about cutting this dress? No, not at all. But for the purpose of creating something new, I'm totally fine with audio saying something, you know? Nice to, you know, one of life's small pleasures? Sharp scissors. It's nice when scissors are sharp. Okay, I feel so free. I can walk now. I'm walking. Yes! I can walk. Guess what I got? Leg warmers. This is just to keep us situated in the 1980s decade. And then I got these shoes. Now these are gonna be, so much for my walking, right? But I don't know, I just thought, like, why not wear these? Because They're hideous. Problem is they're a little big. They're a little large. I don't know if my personality seems as disjointed to you as it does to me, like going in and out of various modes. It's an intimacy thing. Like, I would like to feel intimacy with the world. And it's very difficult when you're not really sure what is true about yourself, what expression is true. Does anyone else have this? You have this? Where's my cluster B people at? Where my borderliners at? So this will hold my shoes on better. We'll see how long I can go in these shoes. I might have traded one problem for another. Although, you know what? When the mermaid had her tail split so that she could come on land and marry the prince, which in fairy tales, that doesn't mean that she's like marrying, it's not like a man is going to save you. It's not that. It's she's integrating her two sides. She's becoming whole. So she had to give up the waters of the unconscious, of undifferentiated state to meet and marry her other half, herself. And where was I going with that? Oh, when the tail was split, the ongoing effect for the rest of her life was she was in excruciating pain when she walked. So maybe it is fitting that I have these shoes. But at least they'll stay on me now. All right, ready to get to painting? Is this too costumey? Whoa, I left a lot to be desired back here. Didn't I? Oh, the little tail. This is called a peplum now. All right, I'm gonna be serious, okay? Let's get to painting. Out of the way. So very freeing with my arms. I've always felt like I inhabit my arms fully. My arms are an okay part of my body. The rest, especially my legs, I've had extreme body dysmorphia with my legs. Actually, I don't think it's dysmorphia. People tell me it is, but I think I'm right. And that my legs are completely out of proportion and not really part of my body. And so maybe activating my legs right now in this way is gonna help me bring a lot of help me inhabit more of my body and touch the ground, touch the earth more. Touch the earth more. I can't believe it's already been 20 minutes and I haven't even started painting yet. That was a big preamble. Let us amble. Do you like it? Don't you love it how these connections just happen? Like I was just talking about walking and now we're gonna amble. I must be in the flow. I am. If you open yourself up, the flow comes through you. That's the problem, is that people, me, I'll speak for myself, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to be caught up, lost, consumed by the flow. It's much bigger than I am, than my ego is. And there's like, no, yes, no, yes. It's like that all the time, all the fucking time. Mostly no wins, but somehow when I'm doing it for you guys, the yes wins. Okay. You guys, sorry for the gender language. You people, you animals, you androgynous animal demigods. We decided that was a good idea for a calendar picture. The quality of everything is going so far down. It's like, yeah, put that whatever it is with water splashing on its head in for November. It's like an accidental photo. Anyway, let's move on to the painting. Oh, one last thing. I have a barrette mullet right now. It's not a true mullet. I've made it with barrettes. For people who have admired my hair and complimented me on my hair, I would like to do a plug for Ellie's Cuts and Curls in Alameda at Spank Salon, Alameda, California. Spank Salon, Ellie's Cuts and Curls. She's responsible for my hair. She did not want me to have a mullet because she thought that mullets don't look good. And well, that's just her taste. She doesn't like mullets as much as pretty. But I'm thinking I might go to mullet, but I'm testing it out just with barrettes, so without committing. So if you like the mullet, let me know. It's very trendy, I know, but I liked mullets before mullets were in style. Okay. I was going to do a mermaid doing a pole dance on the axe. It was one thing I was going to do. Let's just do it. Move into it. I feel so much freer. This is such a more authentic expression of who I am. So much more. Maybe we find our authenticity in our image. Maybe the image is not necessarily a mask for covering up some lack of authenticity. We find our true form by working on our image. Same with the painting. That's how a painting brings you into being, is you actually find a form that feels right, and that becomes who you are. I felt like the hills were not alive for me with the sound of music. They, in fact, are not at all the color of my childhood hills, and I need to change them. The fact that I said I won't be redoing things, of course you don't believe that, right? Yeah, you should not. You shouldn't believe that. My words don't mean anything. I felt that the mountains were way too big, and I don't like the scale. I like having, different sizes of shapes in the painting. And they were also too roundy, like cartoony. I want more realistic landforms, I guess. And there's always trade-offs, because now what this means is that the cloud shapes of shadows that I was going to make on them won't have as much room to, there's not as much space in here to really make that look, to really get that across. So maybe this is a big mistake. Or maybe I just do that. No, I'll just do that really small. Cloud shadow, trees and cloud shadows. I can do that really small. That is not a problem. That is not an issue for me. I will just do it smaller. That is what we will do. What kind of accent is this? Is it some kind of German accent? Oh, I don't know what it is. It is the accent of the person who makes the hills the right shape and the size. And that is who this is. I do the hills. They call me in and I do the hills. I make them the right shape and the size. And then they send me away and I wait until they call me again. Hey, Saturday Night Live, we got a talent here for ya. Actually, I'd never be on Saturday Night Live now. That's for old people. We got our own shows, don't we, people? We don't need no gatekeepers. We got our own shows. If you like my show, go to my Patreon and Support my show on my Patreon. Yeah. God, I feel so much freer in my new outfit. Clothes really do make the man. I just feel like, God, I'm so free with my arms. My arms can do shit. Do shit now. Do shit. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Do shit. Yes. I can do all that with my arms now. Before I was just like, I'm a little T-Rex creature. I can't move. I can just stand there and be like, it's too much. Too much for me. So here's a more toned down hill color. That's better. I don't want colorful. Really would love to have my paintings be less colorful. Why? Because I want to be a serious person, man. I'm trying to be a serious person here, you know? Trying to have some gravitas. Trying to have some motherfucking gravitas here. So, you know, you can't do that with Crayolas. You can't have gravitas with Crayola kindergarten colors. Did you have kids in your school that said kindergarten? Kindergarten? That's what poor kids say. They say kindergarten. I forget who was the hill painter. Who was that person? Can you come back, hill painter? I'm here. I'm here. That's not it. It's really hard. I guess I can't repeat it. So forget my Saturday Night Live character. I can't do it again. I can only do it once. I was just possessed. Okay. Yeah, we'll work on those a little more later. But just for the show right now, I'd like to move on to something else. All right, this is my color for my heels. I'm gonna come back to. Maybe I'll write an H on it. Stop doing characters. I put an H on it for hills. If someday I'm like, why is there an I on this? Tell me it's for the hills. We'll deal with the hills a little more later. I just got them in. I think they're good. That's what I was thinking. Although, if I really want to have that sense of perspective, I need to have smaller hills in the back and bigger hills in the front. God damn it. Stripey, why am I so dumb? I should have done the hills in the back, the smaller. What is my problem? Well, we'll deal with that later. I don't want to get stuck on the hills. Let's do my pole dancing mermaid. Devastated that these are not fishnets. I might have to get real fishnets because it's just such a missed opportunity, you know? It's like, I drew that. It's very fish-like and sinewy. It is very much like a pole dancer, kind of, I guess. If you had a tail, if you had a mermaid tail and not legs. Because the big thing about the pole dancers, you're like spreading your legs a lot, but she's spreading her fins. So that's as far as she can spread. That's funny. That's called a visual joke. It's funny. She's straddling it with her fin. But this one will go like that. Really you gotta get the arched back though. That's a big part of it. Of the sexy factor is the arching of the back. Because that's what allows the chi to flow up the spine. It's the kundalini. All of these moves mean something about the actual structure of energy and form. That's why painting is not just pictures. It means something. Form means something. And then I don't know how to do like elbows and stuff, so we're just making it like a snake-like thing. She's just snaking around. Ow, this is killing me. I need a better way to sit. This is pinching my butt. It's pinching my butt. I'm having my butt pinched. See, this is all about the objectification of my body as a teenager. I was just having my butt pinched by that thing, by that milk crate. How about I'll sit on this tree, this redwood tree calendar? Yeah, because look, it's gonna be about cutting down trees. So I'm gonna be protected from the butt pinching by the tree calendar. Oh my God. Wow, that is so meaningful. It all coming together. Yeah. Okay. And this thing, this is like, what does that even mean? What does that motion mean? It's like a real pose thing, like, is it like, this is my face? I guess so. It's like, this is my face. Look at my face. Is my face beautiful? Look at my fucking face. Look at my fucking face. Yeah. This is my face. Wow. I feel like I'm moving a lot of energy through me right now. Getting a lot out. Yeah. Look at my face. Lines form on my face and hands. The other thing I do is I make heads way too big, and that's very cartoony, which I just don't like. So I try to on purpose make this head smaller than I normally would. Wow, I made it really small. Wow, that looks like my heads that I'm making. What does that mean? It's quite small. Like, way too small. Well, maybe I did it for a reason, right? I'll leave it. I will go right there. Does that look like a pole dancing mermaid? Is there anything I could do to make it look more pole dancey? No, I don't think so. I actually, believe it or not, feel kind of okay with this. If it ain't broke. If it ain't broke. I have this real impulse to do like glossolalia, like rhyming and punning in a way that's just, I don't know what it is, but it's what schizophrenics do. This is good. It's kind of like in medieval paintings, there's like little creatures like cherubs and demons flying around. So that's what this mermaid is. I feel like this axe head is just way too big, or something about it is not, it's clunky and cartoony. I want my forms to be, I like this form actually. I want them to be more like schizo outsider artist than cartoony. You know what I'm gonna do in this painting is I'm going to make another grassy knoll, like down here, if you remember from the Bambi painting. Oh, here. Still have it. Sorry, haven't shipped it yet to How Do You Paint's #1 biggest fan. You know who you are, Candace. The grassy knoll, I'm gonna have another one here. You know what? I should do it the same way with the red underneath. Because the grassy knoll, right? The grassy knoll is where the last hope for our country ended. It's from the grassy knoll. And this is where the last hope for my, what would be the parallel? Last hope for my future as I imagined it ended. Maybe it's not the last hope for our country. The last hope for our country with the future that we imagined, not me because I wasn't alive back then, but I span all time because I'm an eternal being. So it's also my feeling of the last hope for our country as I imagined it happen. ended. So this is where the last hope for my future ended also. From the grassy knoll. A new future happened. Who knows what the future would have been had it been different, but this future that I imagined did not come to pass. Is there anyone out there whose future that they imagined came to pass? Like, yeah, that's what I meant to do. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that the future that I imagined didn't come to pass, because my future was I was going to get in really amazing shape and be an aerobics teacher and have like long fingernails. That was the future that I imagined for myself, and drive like a BMW. Damn it, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I failed. All right, have we done enough for one day? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this. You know what? I fucking love that bald ass mermaid on doing a pole dance. She's got to have hair, because mermaids are all, that's so much about hair, but I really like the baldness. I don't know about that. The hand is great, because we're gonna have these hands. Anyway, how do you painters? I freed myself. I think that changing my outfit really changed everything. You know what? Shout out to my Aunt Joanne, who said, I think it's the dress. Do you remember in last season, my mom discovered that she had sisters that she didn't know she had because she was given up for adoption? And then she found out she had sisters, and one of them is Joanne, and she came, and she was a big how do you paint man, and we met her, and she's so hilarious. I finally have like a like zany aunt. Sorry if you don't like being called zany, Joanne. Zany's not quite it. I don't know. We're definitely related. Let's say that. We're not zany. I hate that word, actually. Sorry. But anyway, she said maybe it's the dress, because she's been watching this season. So I think, yeah, maybe Joanne, I think it was the dress. So thanks. All right. See you next time on How Do You Paint, motherfuckers? Okay. Oh, are we done? We're done.